Hello, you super amazing internet and superb creatures of the beyond. So, I thought we should try a nice change of pace and we should attempt um, character animation using Inkscape. And we'll see what else we will use afterwards. But for now, let's understand what a character sheet animation really looks like. So, this is from a game called Star Sector. I played it on my channel if you guys remember. Anyway, the point is that this is kind of the way they're going for a demo animation in this situation. It's not something that you find in the game, but I found it quite interesting. And I was thinking, like, maybe I should attempt something interesting as this. And an animation can be made out of as many layers as you want, or frames. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in order to perform an entire animation. Of course, this is quite a lot. 2, 4, 6, yeah, 7. And usually you have between 5 to 12 frames maximum per animation. Otherwise, it's gonna take way too much frames to do things. But 7 is kind of a solid number. 7 up to 9 is kind of the sweet spot where you can see good sprite animation. This one looks decent. And obviously, I'm not gonna use these poses. We're going to change to use different poses and do different stuff. And this is more of an experiment, so it might not look so great, but we shall see. So, this is what I have been working on, and I'm not sure if I showed you guys this before. This is actually the mercenaries that are in the game, so it's only an image. And based on this, I wanted to create this. But I thought it just didn't have that umph, that this one looks like a freaking powerful armor. What I did here is more like a latex suit. But it is a good frame to build or to rebuild our character because it's gonna be made out of parts, obviously. But I do want to make it a bit more robust and make the armor really feel like an armor. And I'm gonna have some reference here and there on the side to go about. But I think this looks quite okay in the sense of, well, not necessarily posture, but in the sense of dimensions of how we want to make it look like. So, very simple. We don't want anything too complicated because probably these are going to be small on the screen if they're ever going to be used. And I had some weapon variations just to play around, see what I can get. And probably we're going to make it a bit better. So first things first, I think we're going to start the um, with the head. And I'm gonna work on a different layer. All of this is created on the first layer. I'm gonna work on this layer. And I'm gonna start with the head because I think the head is the most obvious starting position. So taking that into account, I'm gonna look at some background references here. Let me just arrange my windows. Bam, 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 bam. And let's see, what can we do? So everything is going to look into kind of this angle. I'm not trying it to make it side to the. So let's start doing some. Now I'm tempted to use the stylus for some reason. but we shall manage without the stylus. Unfortunately, I see that. Yeah, okay, now it should be all right. Or not. Well, whatever. We're gonna... How should I stop this? Okay, maybe I'll disable this for now. So, let's see. The helmet. This right now doesn't look much like a helmet, unfortunately. I did try to keep up with the appearances of this, but it just doesn't feel too great. So let's try to create a more intense helmet. So it's gonna have something like so. It's gonna be over here. And then go down here. And we're gonna climb up and do something like this. Obviously we need a color, so let's go with, well, I'm gonna use the same color for now. Just a general shape to start off with. Let's round this a bit. Good. Maybe this one we can elongate it a bit more. And we can raise this a bit more here. Okay, it's starting to look like something. Obviously, we're going to cover this part as well. But now, let's see, maybe we want to create something on top of it. So, let's say it comes something like... I don't know, I'm just plotting right now, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm getting. Let's make this a bit outwards and make it a lighter color. Let's go with something like so. Maybe this angle isn't working too great. And probably it's because I don't want that angle that way. So, oops. Let's put it something like this. Maybe a bit lower like this. Not feeling it. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, we're doing something, we're doing it, but it's not enough. Maybe even more. This angle doesn't feel right. Even more. Oops. Mhm. Yeah, that looks kind of okay-ish. Let's switch this a bit more. Okay, okay. This doesn't look too shabby. We'll see what we're going to add over here. Now here, we want to construct this face in an angle, but what if we come sort of like this? Mm. Come a little bit over here, like so. Maybe a bit more angled. Mm. Again, nothing too specific. I'm not sure exactly what I'm searching for yet. Maybe this one we can lower the... oh, not like that, sorry. Let's go to HSL. I just make it a bit darker than the rest. Or we shall see. Maybe this one we can push a bit forward. Let's see over here. Hop. Okay, okay, so this looks like this for now. And we want to add the eyes over here, but we also want to add something over here. So kind of keep the same resemblance. But what shall we do here? Let's see. Maybe we'll add something underneath the helmet. So try to continue our... Interesting. Okay, let me see if this works. kind of like this. Let's build up on this. So from here somewhere, we come with something like this. Cover the head. I'm gonna use this darker color. Wait. Let's move it underneath. And let's also align it. So it does feel natural. Okay, that doesn't look too shabby. Okay, bigger on the outside like so. Okay. So let's, I'm gonna leave this underneath for now. Let's try to add something like this over here. Not really feeling it, but it doesn't look too bad. Let's put it underneath. Doesn't feel too good. Let's see, maybe this one is a bit too large. Okay, what if we do it like this? That looks a bit better, but I want it. Oh, that's too much. Okay. Maybe we should do something different. Oh. No. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we push this a bit lower. Maybe this one lower as well. Still, I don't know. It doesn't feel bulky enough. No. We need a bit more. Okay, that looks okay-ish. Maybe make it a bit larger. Not bad. Maybe this one we need to put a bit higher. Okay, ish. What can I say? This one has an outline to cover all. We'll do the outline afterwards. We shall see. So for now it's like this. Let's do a circle over here. Eh. Something like this. That looks nice, maybe a bit darker. Now, I could make it hollow, but I don't know. But what we can do is, well, let's do something smarter then. Let's use path effect for this eclipse. And we're going to use, what are we going to use? Offset. And, oh, that's too much. Okay. Okay, that looks nice. And I'm gonna duplicate this one more time. I'm gonna increase the offset. And interesting. What the hell, which one am I on? Yeah, maybe something like that. Well, maybe it's a bit too strong. And if we really want to make that 3D element pop up, we just need to move just a tiny bit. Well, it's not gonna be noticeable. Let me see, maybe if I move it a bit more. Yeah, I think that will look nice. We shall see. For now, everything looks nice. Let me think now. Maybe this one a bit skinnier. This one a little bit more outwards. Still want part of the face to be there. Here we can see the eyes going like this, but maybe I'll just kind of simulate that the eye is covered by this part. So this part, we need to do something about it. We need to kind of simulate a top. Maybe this top is a bit too strong. Oh, come on, click, drag. Let's see, yeah, that looks a bit better. Maybe if I pull it up like so a bit. Oh. They should make these anchor points a bit larger for selection in Inkscape. Sometimes I'm having difficulties just selecting them. Maybe even a bit more. Let's see, that looks goodish. Goodish. Maybe, let me try something. I think that looks 3D-ish as much as possible. Maybe this one a bit higher. Maybe even more. Yeah. I don't know. Something like this. Maybe I could have finished on top of here and go to the forehead, but whatever. It is what it is. So let's make this a bit thicker. Whoa. A bit thicker like so. Doesn't look too bad. And now let's do the eyes. So we can kind of do something like this. Let's go for the same color. And now I'm gonna duplicate this and I'm gonna push one over here. Maybe make it a bit smaller. And maybe this could be sort of like, you know, when you're seeing an enemy or a creature, they have like these specific dots just to confuse you. So this is kind of the same thing. It has the purpose of confusing the enemy. Gonna duplicate it, put it underneath. Gonna make it a bit blurry. Maybe that's too blurry. Group. And the same we do here. Hop. Go with 40. Hop. Yeah, that looks interesting. Okay, so far, so good. Now we need to kind of create the illusion that this one is 3D-ish. So let's add some things on it. First of all, I'm gonna do something like this. Okay, and now we are going to interesting. Let's make a mask in this situation. Set clip. And I'm gonna go with something like blue. I'll push it a bit here. I'm gonna give it a bit of a blur, not too much. Maybe a 15. Let's try a 15. Oh, that looks interesting. But now, kind of not super happy with this part. Maybe a bit more. Let's 13, 15 looks a bit too harsh. Too soft, sorry. Interesting. And don't like something here. Let's undo this. Let's release the clip. I'm gonna put this into a group. Now let's see what we can put into this group here. Maybe I'm a bit tempted to do something silly, but let's see. Maybe it will work, maybe it will not. I'm not sure yet. Let's just see how it goes. And I'm gonna push this very powerfully over. Hey, this isn't working as I expected. Why is this affecting the other one? It shouldn't. Interesting. Interesting. What is going on here? Well, somehow it works. Maybe push it a bit more. So that looks a bit more natural. Maybe I'm gonna push this tiny bit. 15. Let's try with a 16. With a 20, sorry. Oh, too much. But then again, I can also come this way, and I'm gonna take a gradient, linear gradient. I'm gonna push this to 100%. Let's try to put this to a bit of a not bad. Maybe we can push this 5% opacity, yeah. Just to smooth in some things here, let's try 5% opacity here as well. Actually, I think I'm gonna try 5 opacity for everything. This one with this one, let's combine them. And again, 5% opacity, hop, hop, hop. This one 5% opacity. This one we need to, I'm just converting them, removing the path effects. 5% opacity, and I'm leaving this everything else inside. That's actually not too shabby. I like it. I like it. Let's keep it like that. This one is going to stay sharp. This one 5% opacity. Blurriness. What opacity? Excuse me. My brain is not working at this hour. Okay. This one we need to do something towards this blue. Maybe a bit darker. Okay, we can deal with this. And then let's try something interesting. Let's come over here. Probably gonna be still inside the mask, but I'm not sure yet. I'm just playing around with ideas right now. So we're gonna open this up like so. And let's do something like this. I'm gonna put it inside the mask. Let me push it a bit more to the left. Oops, to the right. Oh, that looks interesting. I do like it. So here we still have some exposure, but let's see, maybe I can push this even more. Mhm. Maybe I can push the blurriness to a 30. Can we escape with that? Does it look natural? Maybe I'm gonna push this a bit more like so. I do like it. Although this might come into the shade here. Interesting. Maybe in this case, this one is gonna be, sorry, the other one. This one is gonna be lighter because it's in the light. And so will this be, this part. Oh, maybe this one is too light. Let's get something in between. Yeah, something like that. And let's try to put this as a mask as well. And I'm gonna put a general shape, doesn't matter. Like so. And we're gonna brighten it. Let's put it in a group. Put this on top, select the group, set clip, move it lower, and modify this a bit more. There we go. Why is it going through this? Interesting. Oh, I need to put it, sorry. Yeah, like over here. Okay. We're doing all right. Maybe we'll push this towards the blue. very light blue. Something like that. Just so it takes in some of the colors around. Or maybe just a bit more. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. There will be still some of this light bouncing around. I know, like, we're doing extra work that we shouldn't do. We should keep it as simple as possible. Sometimes, these little details add so much to the design. I just can't help it. Now for this, maybe we'll try to make some things that resemble a border, but not getting what I'm looking for. Okay-ish. So this is gonna be the seam or the edge, whatever. This one feels a bit too forward. Let's try something like this. Okay. Let's put something over here. So this is gonna be something bit like this. And let's blur it. Maybe that's a bit too much. And I don't know, should we go darker? Maybe 25. Maybe a bit longer. Okay. I'm curious, should I go lighter or darker? Maybe let's do a gradient. And for opacity, we're gonna lower the coloring over here to keep it more in the shadow. The question is, do I go lighter? Maybe this one should go a bit darker. I don't know. Let's try. Let's remove some of the opacity here as well. Well, let's say this will look okay-ish for now. Maybe the problem is this. Made it a bit too thick. Ah, well, that doesn't look too bad. We'll add more shading to this, don't you worry, guys. But yeah, interesting. Interesting. Hmm. Trying to think how to add this shading. It should be. Let's see where this one is. Okay, so let's add it inside here. So I'm gonna create sort of like a shadow. Not too much of it. Hey. Something like this, I suppose. I suppose. I don't know, we shall see. So this one is gonna be dark, but I'm not putting it in the right place. Okay, something like that. We're gonna make it a bit blurry. Suppose blurriness isn't helping us much. Let's go with 5. Nope. About a 10. Still no, maybe we should push it to 20. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. It does look a little bit floaty, but then again, so does our head. So... Could come with a bit of a shadow over here. Let's see. But then again, we have to play around with the positioning. Whatever, doesn't need to be perfect, but yeah, interesting. Maybe push this a bit more. Maybe more blur. Even more? Maybe that's too much. Let's try a 50. I'm close, but not close enough. Maybe something like 55. Yeah, that looks kind of there. It's not too strong. Maybe I can even push this. A bit more than it has to be. Let's see. Not working very well. We push it a bit lower to create that thickness. Then this one a bit more like so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hmm. Yeah, that's getting somewhere. We push this out. It's there. Maybe it needs to be a bit more spread out. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I think we can live with that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe this one higher. Hmm. Yeah, fiddling with this takes time. But you know, the more you play with them, the more interesting they look. Sometimes you get what you like. It's a bit tricky. And here we have a bit of a natural effect. This is kind of an optical illusion that you see that whitish line between the shadow and, but it is, the shadow continues, but it's just that our brains are trying to communicate the ratios between light and darkness. So it looks as it should look. Hmm. I'll have to play more with some elements here. But maybe this is not enough for the helmet because I kind of want to continue with something that goes down from towards the neck to cover the neck. So we have to figure out that part. Maybe I'm gonna put more elements on top of the helmet here as well to give it more of a robust look. Interesting. I don't know. For now, this looks cute. Well, this will be like an elite. It really needs to feel like impactful. But I think we're getting somewhere. I'm not sure. I hope so. But I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna try to fiddle with some things on my own, see what I can get in the meantime. Because right now this is more of an experimental part. See where I can place shadows, where I can add more volume, where I can add more, well, just general stuff. I'm not yet sure. We shall see in the next episode, whenever that will happen. But it's starting to look like something. I'm still trying to get over to this kind of a shape. I'm not sure exactly how this part of the armor is going to come over here. I'll still probably play with some colors. I'm going for a bluish dark tint. And then we will see about the legs and the hands. Well, I will not try to do anything too complicated. But again, I do want to make it feel impactful. Okay, guys, stay awesome. Catch you in the next episode. And bye, 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 bye.